Well, hi there. Hey, I'm just a little bit upset right now because, well, I found out that California now, in their most of their major school districts, they're eliminating D's and F's. And when I was in school, you had to have a D or an F, and I got some of those. And, well, I was part of the class that made the upper two-thirds possible up here. But now this part's gone, and so now you can have C's, B's, and A's. Yeah, but I mean, I got a good job. I work at the rubber band repair and test company. Yeah, where like, my job, I test this rubber band. One time I tested a rubber band for, well, I'd say probably 12 hours before it broke. Yeah. And, and so, I mean, so I didn't get good grades, but I still got a good job. Yeah. And, and now if you don't complete your assignments, you just get an incomplete. And and they don't want to test because they said testing, you don't need to test, you just need to know that the child got the lesson. Now that don't really make sense, because don't you have to test to make sure they got the lesson? But I it must work. And I'm not a teacher per se. I'm not really a teacher. I might look like a teacher, but I'm not. But I like my job at the rubber band repair and test company because I like to test rubber bands because, well, they're fun. They're fun to test. And I mean, and most people say these days, they'll say, well, if I break a rubber band, I'll just go buy a whole bag of them. Well, it's no wonder some of you don't have money. When you, I mean, really, I mean, you got to repair this stuff, because you send this rubber band to us and we repair it, and you'd be lucky to find the seam. And for $30, you get it back. Yeah, $30 and it's yours again. And it's probably better than it was originally. I would, well, I would hope it would be. I think it is anyway. That's what we say. Our motto is back to exact, or better than exact. But they there's some other school things out there too, like No Child Left Behind. I knew a kid. Now, he wasn't going to be left behind. They were going to pass him ahead even though he was failing everything. So, well, but I think it works. And it's got nothing to do with the dumbing down of America, because, well, I can show you something right now. A guy a guy had ordered 6 boxes of rubber bands at 10 cents a box, and that's wholesale. Now, 6 times 10, um where's I had a calculator, but okay. Okay, you might laugh because I might know math a little better than you, but I mean, I learned this even though I got an incomplete. Well, back when I went to school, it was an F. But now, 6 times 10, I know there's some gimmick to come up with that answer. I don't know what it is offhand. But whatever it is, you know, what I do when I'm doing the orders here, I'll just write a number in, like, well, 6 times 10. And since I can't really read, under the new system, well, um, put something like the numbers I know, like $100. That's pretty easy. And and the guy ain't really gonna know a difference, because he might be somebody that was learned under the new system. Wouldn't it be nice to go to a doctor that learned under the system that you didn't have to be tested? Yeah, that would be good. You'd have to show him where your appendix is when it needed to be taken out, or tell him how to figure out how much drugs to give you and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, see, I could have been a doctor under those guidelines. I missed out. I was born at the wrong time. I was born in 1960. They had D's and F's then. It really frustrates me. Other than I got to work at the rubber band repair and testing company. And it's a lot of fun. I think you'd all enjoy it. I mean, you can do this at home, but you won't get paid. I get top wages there. I've been there for 14 years, so I'm at the top of the pay scale. Yeah, $3.95 an hour plus tips if anybody sends a tip for a repaired rubber band. And please send these in if they break. It only costs $30. And since I don't do math that good under the new system, like California has, and you don't have to test anymore, uh, I can't figure out my bills, so I don't know if I'm behind or not. But I know the lights didn't work last night. Well, have a good day.